Children, for time eternity, they have been pretty much useless. Sorry, young Ian, but you are 2.5. You're doing a great deal at the moment. But now there's a glimmer of hope as the South Australian government went full steam ahead with this week with plans to use Aussie kids as undercover spies to bust illegal vape sales.
The SA government is super serious about protecting its young'uns from vapes.
Just in the past year, we've seen an almost doubling of the number of young people who are vaping in South Australia.
And now, as part of a crackdown, they're proposing radical new tactics.
We've got to deploy all the measures we can.
They want to send in the little guys.
If I told you we were putting a team together, you're gonna need a crew as nuts as you are. Who do you got in mind?
It's kids. They want undercover operatives, kids under 18, to swagger into local businesses and see if they'll be illegally sold vapes or tobacco. They're calling it
Controlled operations. Controlled operations. This is essentially a sting operation where we can send in kids to see if retailers will sell tobacco or vapes to young kids.
And everyone thinks it is a terrific idea. No notes.
Yeah, I must admit, when I saw this report, I thought it was something out of the Batuta Advocate. The idea of using children in sting operations in this way is pretty wacky. I think it raises some serious questions. How are these young people going to be recruited? Will they be paid? Can the government assure the community that children engaging in this activity are going to be kept safe?
Clearly it needs to be done thoughtfully.
It's probably not the best idea.
I think it's hideous.
That's insane.
You wouldn't send anybody under the age of 18 into a tobacco store.
I think it's a terrible idea.
It's just completely unacceptable. Sorry, I'm sorry.
The SA government is also keen on other reforms, such as increasing the penalty for selling the lung-crunching devices to children to a mind-boggling
$1 million.
But everyone is holding their breath for the Spy Kids element. If it works, maybe we can use littlies for other jobs, like infiltrating bikie gangs, spying on China, or appearing on a modern reboot of Thorpe's Undercover Angels. Food for thought.
There's other ways to investigate.
I think it could be dangerous.
They're just kids at the end of the day.
Are they getting paid?
What are they doing, paying them?
Is there security involved?
Why?
What's the plan?
It's a bad move. No bueno.
We'll be asking a lot of questions because at the moment this just sounds like some kind of kindergarten cop scheme.
Paying them in vapes, hopefully, bubblegum vapes. Elise, you think good idea, right?
Well, look, normally I don't like exploitation of children, clearly, but...
Good position to have in general.
Good one. But jesting aside, the vaping situation, in particular with teens, is terrible at the moment. They're targeted at young people with all their saccharine flavours, the bubble gum and fruity flavours, and it's a serious problem. So I don't know if sending kids in is the right way, but anything is better than nothing.
That's the thing, because if the issue's with the kids, can we leave it to the kids to solve the issue?
Yeah.
Not of their making,
Also,
you know?
if the kids are going to be out there doing these vaping stings, who's going to be in our coal mines? You know what I mean? Like, who's going to be...
leading
But
the
also,
country.
right, if you're a
sweeping
kid...
our chimneys.
Yeah, like, if you said to a kid, you can go undercover and do this. I mean, literally, that is the dream of any kid.
You wouldn't have to pay them.
Exactly, yeah.
They'd do it for free.
But hang on, wouldn't they just do it just for a little bit until their attention span and they're like, I'm out now.
Or until they're addicted.
Yeah, well...